قال الله ولا Yahweh Bashem Yoshai Bashem Kokodash, double honors to the apostles and elders of great milestone that rule and teach well. Peace and salutations to the brothers in the four corners of the suit, pushing the sword in truth, all saints and certain. Brother Manatazak, here with another short video, straight into the point of Baratazar. You know what I mean? Now we clearly seeing prophecies unfolding. It is clear, it is obvious, there is no disputing about that fact. Right? There's no disputing. So this is just another prophecy. Right? It says, this is an article from a brother I posted in the group chat. It says, breaking, Europe is pushing back on some U.S. military operations, with multiple countries now prohibiting the U.S. and Israel from using the airspace for missions in the Iran war per Reuters. Details include 1. France, Italy, and Spain denied U.S. military support or airspace for Iran operations, sources say. 2. Israel wanted to use France's airspace to transport U.S. weapons to be used in the Iran war, but the request was denied. 3. Italy told the U.S. they need special permission for military base uses outside of existing agreements. 4. Trump has accused France of blocking some military aircraft from flying over its territory. Trump has told NATO countries to build up some delayed courage. He running out of youths. Right, that's some preset, just jot it down. We will get straight to it. Revelation 17. Alright. Straight to the point. Revelation 17 verses 16 and 17. It says, and the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. Now, when they say make her desolate and naked, right? When you make some desolate, mean what? Barren without resource. You understand? Like basically what it means in a sense. Desolate, you have no resources. You know what I mean? A wasteland. Naked. Leave your shame. Because he's allies, but I'm not helping you in this BS. You know what I mean? So now you're ashamed. Your friends, not even your friends helping you. And shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire. You understand? They go use her to get, you know what I mean, for whatever they need. But other than that, that is it. Right? 17. For power had put in their hearts to fulfill his will, and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the words of power shall be fulfilled. Until the words of power shall be fulfilled, right? Now let's go to the book of Habakkuk 2 and 1. I believe that was my next precept. Lovely. You see, it's just 3 precepts I jotted down. As I say, it could be straight and to the point. Right? Habakkuk 2 and 1. It says, I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved. And Yahweh answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Right? And there's always saying here the words of power being fulfilled. Right? Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him, but the just shall live by his faith. Yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home. When largeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathered unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Yes, we make plenty allies. You know what I mean? Right? It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him, and a taunting proverb against him, and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his now long, and to him that leadeth himself would take place. So that is what basically I like telling them there. That what these verses mean. Heap all nations unto him, Shall not all these take up a parable against him? Yes, and say, we not assassinating this BS, bro. We ain't going above and beyond for your cause, your madman cause. Right? This days what it's saying here. This is what it's saying because we treat you like a king, we treat you like a queen. So they're telling you. But we ain't going along with this shit no more. Right? I think my next piece up a second is just 15. Second is just 15 verse 16. Yeah. Go to the book of Second Ezra 15 and verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power." Right? And this is partly covers that as well. You know what I mean? They say they shall not regard their kings nor princes. They will not regard the ones in you know what I mean, in the dominating seat, which is US. Because none of the allied countries are regarded as a so-called superpower, but what US is regarded as a superpower. And this as the superpower in this hemisphere, as a matter of fact. Alright. So they don't regard him. And what it say, and the course of the action shall stand in their power, and that is what they're doing what they see fit. This is exactly what they're doing. Right? This is exactly what they're doing. A precept just came to mind there. This is Jeremiah 51. I think I'll bring all this, not 7, but lower down. Verse 9, Salakia, Jeremiah 51 and verse 9. It says, "We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go everyone into his own country. For her judgment reacheth up to heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies." So they're seeing the wrong, they're seeing the atrociousness of action, the treachery of actions. They're seeing it. So they're saying, "Well, let me see what we self, yes. Lead them to deal with the matter, brother. Them put themselves in the mud. We can't help them as much as they thought we would have. Let we deal with our own country and set ourselves in order to deal with any fallout that comes with this melee. Because, hey, you know what I mean? It stands to reasons that the powers that, the so-called superpowers rather, that on the side of Iran, for a lack of a better term, have way more big sticks than America. Alright? You know what I mean? The same. There was a report that a Russian ship sent I think some millions of barrels of oil, some big number of barrels of oil to Cuba. And if you watch what's going on, you know what I mean, he tightening the rope around Cuba neck right now, Trump. But he let the Russian ship go and eat them in the energy crisis though. You ever wonder why? Why he didn't shoot down the Russian ship? Why he didn't burn it down? Let me be real. I mean, it's kind of obvious. You're frightened. Say you're frightened, you should be. you know? I mean, all the trying to prevent a nuclear fallout, the precepts already say there is going to be a nuclear fallout. Abaratazar tomorrow night will be the last Passover in this fucking wasteland of our kingdom. Abaratazar. You know what I mean? We hopefully hope and pray that is the last. Right? You know what I mean? The way we're in these scenes right now ain't no joke. Ain't no joke. Right? So yeah, there's basically another prophecy being, you know what I mean, foretold or as I say, playing out in 4K. You could never you can't debunk that. That is prophecy. Like prophecy. Straight prophecy. Alright? So it was edifying. I hope it sparked food for thought among the Akim who was watching and listening. Through spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yoshai Bashim Kwakadash. Until next time, Shalom.